Hey, what's up guys? So recently I picked up the iPhone 13 Pro and I want to see how does it compare against my Sony a7R4 for just like everyday photos and whatnot. Recently I went out to Alberta to go for a hike out in the Canadian Rockies and I wanted this epic adventure. So why don't you guys come along with me? We're going to test out some iPhone photos, test out the Sony photos and compare a bunch and do some video work too so you can tell the difference. So pause the video as the clips show up on the screen and let me know down in the comments if you can tell the difference between the two. Okay, let's get going on the adventure. So I'm just trying out the cinematic mode and I don't know, what do you guys think of it? This is the front facing camera, by the way. But one thing I should mention, when you're hiking Alberta, you can't forget to look behind you because check out that view. It's pretty cool. Now mind you, while I'm using cinematic mode, it's focused on my face the whole time, but I'm gonna go in after the fact and refocus over here. Yeah, it looks like these clouds are about to ruin my shots unless they pass me through. Damn it. What a great view. Just the last couple hours to sit on top of the clouds pass and finally opened up. It's just not going to last for long. It's going down pretty hard right now. I don't think you see the snow, but it's coming down hard. It's gorgeous. Well, I haven't really vlogged a whole lot in the last 2 minutes just because how insane it was with the conditions. Like, look behind me, it's pretty gnarly. I've gotten some good test shots with the iPhone and my Sony. Just too many shots, honestly. It's gonna take a while to go over all of these, but this is pretty unreal. Just gonna hang out here for a few minutes, shoot some more. Sunset's not for another hour, so got like another hour of light at least. Maybe the clouds might roll in. And then I got like an hour and a half probably coming down, if that, an hour. I feel like I keep outdoing the places I go. I keep upping the ante, like Peru is cool, then this, and it's like, yeah, when's it gonna end? I don't know. I like the way it's going though. Hot damn. After spending a few hours up top, I had one final shot I wanted to capture, and that was a blue hour shot of the mountain. So I set up my cameras in velometer and let it take a bunch of photos so I could blend them all together to lower the noise. And in the last final frames, I actually had the northern lights show up, which is really cool because I've never seen them before, and I didn't realize I even captured it until the next day when I looked at this iPhone photo and I saw this green glow. And then later on in the night I actually did see the northern lights and photographed it. But yeah, really cool. Favorite landscape photo I've ever captured, so hope you guys like it. Oh, my camera, you're starting to freeze, so it's time to head out of here. I think that's a good sign. Okay, now an hour trek down in the dark. It's a good feeling. Okay, now let's have a recap from the venture. And apparently, I brought the snow back from Alberta home with me. So I ran a survey on my Instagram story to see if people could actually tell the difference between the photos. And for a lot of them, people could, but for some of them, they got it totally off. For this photo here, most people actually got it wrong. Only 26% of the people voting got it right. for the black and white photo at the start, there's only about half of the people got it right. Where I noticed the detail became more obvious is when I had to push the RAW files a lot more to bring out the detail in them. With the iPhone photos, I typically shoot some part to the left of exposure. When I expose with my Sony, I expose to the right of the histogram. So once you push the files quite a bit more on the 12-bit RAW files, it seems to fall apart, and then you lose some of the sharpness. It came out more obvious in this image here. About 60% of people were able to guess it right. Still, it's not 100%. After the hike, I traveled around the Banff area to take a couple more comparison photos. I captured this one, and 79% of people were able to guess it right. I believe that's because I was pushing the RAW file again very far. The color accuracy wasn't correct. Now, one photo I was surprised that people weren't able to get right. This photo I captured at Peyto Lake. Now, the reason I thought it was going to make more of a difference is because with the sensor size and being so close to the snow when I took the photo, I thought people would be able to tell the difference from just looking at the foreground. Apparently not. Overall, what are my final thoughts? When you take the photo and you plan on just doing a basic RAW edit, I don't think people really can tell the difference between an iPhone and a Sony anymore. Now, if you start doing more complex things to the image after you've taken it, that's where I believe you're going to see a big difference. Or if you're able to blow up the image full size on your screen, that'll be another time people will be able to tell the difference. Overall, I'm extremely impressed with the camera on the iPhone 13 Pro. It's really changing the entry market for cameras nowadays. And then with the ability to shoot RAW photos, it makes a huge difference. Well, if you guys enjoyed today's short adventure, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and a comment down below. And let me know what you thought about the photos, if you can actually tell the difference between them. I'm planning to post a lot of videos coming up in the next few weeks. Been super busy lately. I've been working on my part-time job a ton, trying to prepare for this year. I'm planning a multi-month trip coming up and a bunch of other stuff. Okay, till next time. See you guys.